Okay, what are we up to? We are going to play some Angry Ghoul. This is specifically David Raska, the author of the popular Phyrexian Dreadnought Bible himself. Got third place at the Rochester Winter Ball event. So this is actually a very stock looking version of Angry Ghoul. What is Angry Ghoul doing? We've got the Sutured Ghoul and we've got Hermit Druid. What this does is it lets us activate Hermit Druid, put our entire library into our graveyard and organize it however we want. We're also doing the popular trick Krosan Reclamation. You might remember this from HFAB, our Hermit Full English Breakfast. What we would do is we would set it up so we can shallow grave our Sutured Ghoul and then exile 4 Phyrexian Dreadnoughts and attack with haste. And we can use things like our Cabal Therapy, set it up with our Duresses, make it so our opponent can't get to stop our combo. However, we also had the backup plan of just playing 4 Phyrexian Dreadnought, 4 Vision Charm, and 4 Stifle. So we have games where we'll just have the perfect hand and go Land Petal, turn 1 Dreadnought, you good luck. Our sideboard has a lot of pivot cards like Xantid Swarms for blue matchups, Swords for other matchups where they're playing creatures like Meddling Mage that we want to be able to deal with. An additional Sutured Ghoul, an additional Shallow Grave, probably is just a way to lean a little bit harder into the Ghoul plan. This is the deck. You've seen me play it on the channel before. We're just going to blind play this. I haven't played it in a while, so I may have completely forgotten how to play it, but we'll see. We're just going to hop into a league. All right, we win the die roll and we will be on the play. This deck mulligans very aggressively, so be aware of that. This Reflecting Pool doesn't do anything, so we'll mulligan. This hand has a Hermit Druid. I guess we're just keeping on Hermit Druid. I guess we'll pitch a Vision Charm. It's probably supposed to be a land, but I'm just going to pitch a Vision Charm. All right, let's just play Yavimaya Coast and F6. There's a Duress Crew tournament in Massachusetts the same day. I got a ticket when there were like 5 spots left. Smart. Yeah, that will probably be an almost as big event playing the same day, which is really cool. All right, they're going to Careful Steady. Did we play against Panda Burst combo? Oh, Afterburst, Aetherburst. Return up to X creatures to their owner's hands, where X is the number of cards named Aetherburst in their graveyards as you cast the spell. Uh-oh. All right, end step, my turn. Untap, draw. Let's go Reflecting Pool, green. Of course, I drew another Vision Charm. Hermit Druid, yield through turn. It'll be my first paper pre-modern tournament, still deciding on a deck, very sick. They're tanking on this. Do they have Daze or foil? If they do have foil, maybe they're supposed to foil this so I don't Cabal Therapy their foil as part of my combo. We got a bunch of deck photos in our, I can actually show you. Don't tell the local boys I'm telling on them. But in our local Discord server, we got some deck drops. And let's see here. Let's scroll way down to the bottom. Oh, nope, it's further up. This with flash, a little better. Yeah, we've got the last couple of photos are all the local players talking about bringing fucking Tog. So that's going to be fun. All right, my Hermit Druid resolves. What are they doing? Wild Mongrel for sure. Pass to me. Now, I can't win right now. If I activate Hermit Druid, I won't have enough mana to K-Rec. So we're just going to go to end step and go to my turn. Ooh, Dreadnought. Well, what if we go for this plan now? City of Brass. No, Llanowar Wastes is fine. Wastes. Tap, Phyrexian Dreadnought. Tap for blue, Vision Charm, cast. Oh, they concede. Yeah, that's sick. We didn't even need to do anything. Good luck on the leagues. I've been enjoying your content and all the decks showcasing you. Thanks, Pete Sheep. Appreciate that. A Dinosaur the Third. Leaning towards Goblins or Sly, but I could build Tog for not too much cash. I already have the Deltas from playing Modern. The most expensive thing would be the kegs. Yeah. And people should be getting their kegs anyway. A lot of cards are going to calm down in price, but some of the reserve list stuff I think was already undervalued to begin with. So maybe get those. Let's see here. This is like a Madness deck with some weird some weird mainboard cards. I wonder if I want to be on Xantid Swarm. I don't know if I need to be on Safekeeper. I wonder if I should just play Swarm and maybe some Swords. Although I don't even know if Swords are necessary. I don't think I want Ray. I don't think I want Therapy, Shallow Grave, Sutured Ghoul. I could be wrong, but I don't know if we want Safekeeper, even though they do have that weird blue bounce spell. Or do we just lean into being a Safekeeper deck, I wonder? I can't overboard, that's for sure. What if I just only bring in the Xantid Swarms and bring out a single Stifle, a single what? I'm on the draw, so maybe a Worldly Tutor, and a piece of Acceleration, maybe Lotus Petal? I don't know, this could be okay. I think Xantid Swarm might be pretty good. I could be wrong about that. I haven't put reps into this deck in months, so. Such a fast win, maybe I wouldn't side anything, right? All right, this hand has Stifle, Reanimate, Cabal Therapy. This hand does nothing, mulligan. 2 Dreadnought, Stone Cold, nothing, we'll mulligan. Reanimate, Stifle, yeah, we'll keep this. We'll pitch Dragon Breath, and we'll pitch Yavimaya Coast. Yeah, we'll pitch Yavimaya Coast. We'll just keep on this. Yeah, you can play a Root Walla. That's fine. My best top deck is the ramp spell, which I don't have here. the Lotus Petal. We'll just play an Underground River and yield through this turn. Island attack for 1. I'll take the 1. Oh, you pump. Okay. Well, do we see if they have days? Do we play around the days? I almost feel like we can play around days here. I think I'm going to do that. I'll pass. Plays a forest, goes to combat. Ouch. They pump, no response. Ouch. All right, let's see if you got Crumble, opponent. Untap, draw, play Yavimaya Coast, tap it, play Dreadnought. You got a foil, dude? If you do, you foil the Stifle, not the Dreadnought, right? Balancing Act looks fun. Not really in the meta. We've actually seen some Balancing Act do okay recently. If you go to MTG Top 8, one of the recent tournaments, it makes top 16 of an event. The deck's just like kind of hard to play and like has a weird matchup spread, but I think it's totally viable. With the ban, there are several fun decks to play that can be competitive for sure. A lot of decks that previously were like, oh, this deck just can't beat Tide, are now options you can actually consider for sure. All right, Dreadnought comes in. We tap for a blue. We stifle this trigger. All right, F6. See if they just bounce this and we lose. Naturalize for sure. Yield. Pump the Root Walla. You got it. Let's top deck Vision Charm. Lotus Petal. We'll just play City of Brass. We'll play out Lotus Petal. We'll yield through the turn. I think with the naturalizes and the bounce spells, maybe we don't even play Xantid Swarm. Maybe we just try to become a Dreadnought deck. Where's the best place to keep up with tournament results for Premodern? It's either TC decks or MTG Top 8 is actually my go-to. Yeah, new decks with sketchy mana bases are loving the good decks with sketchy mana bases are loving the new meta. Yeah, we just 4-1 with the solution yesterday. Like the deck feels very much playable now. Goldfish is fine, but they do a horrible job archiving deck names. I actually don't recommend MTG Goldfish. Worm, yeah, that's fine. Yield through turn. Off the top rope, nothing. Land, go. We got one more turn to figure it out. Shit, 4, 5, 6, 7. Crypt, yeah, we can concede now. All right, go to game 3. I think screw Xantid Swarm. I just want to be a Sylvan Safekeeper deck, I think. Get those Xantids out of here. I think I was wrong about those. I think I just want Safekeepers. I think Plowshares could be good, but I think Plowshares is more or less just for the Dreadnought matchup, right? Let's just try it. I can't do MTG Goldfish because that one dude's voice makes me hurt inside. Saffron Olive's awesome. All right, I'll be on the play. He does have an interesting voice, but I think that's okay. This hand doesn't do anything. We mulligan. This deck mulligans a lot. This hand has no land, so we'll mulligan. This hand has Safekeeper. It kind of needs a Dreadnought, but I think we're keeping this one. And we need the Safekeeper. We need both of our lands. I think we want the Duress to some degree. So like keep Duress plus Enabler. Vision Charm's a bit better, or Stifle a bit better. Stifle might just be a little bit better. So pitch Vision Charm, pitch Reanimate. Okay, Reanimate, Vision Charm, done. Yeah, he's so enthusiastic. How can you not love that guy? Coast, tap it for a green. Here's my Sylvan Safekeeper. Yield through turn. Looking for like Worldly Tutor, Dreadnought, or like a Druid. Those are our hot top decks. What's up? How's she doing today? If you're talking about Rachel, very good. She's sore because she's now on day 5 of her recovery. That's when like the scabbing and swelling happens in the back of the throat. She's got a sore throat, but her adenoids appear to have mostly recovered from the trauma from yesterday. Untap, draw, land, tap for black. I guess I'll Duress you. He doesn't put the fun in fungus like our boy. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that, Paladin. Opponent, let me see what's in your hand, dude. I'm just playing off the top right now. I don't have a ton going on. Been loving your YouTube paper series. Love to see it. Ooh, ew. That didn't work out in my favor at all. Yield through this wait attack. I guess they would have just like used the Mongrel to put it into play anyway, right? So we just need to draw one of our good cards. We're not in a good spot, but we could like one good top deck puts us in a good spot. Island gone, Roar gone, Mongrel gone, yield through turn. Dreadnought off the top, no luck. Llanowar Wastes, yield through turn. Oh, they found another island, so they probably shouldn't have played that one. Declare attackers, I will not block. Ouch. Probably just play a second dog here, right? Careful study, for sure. Is that 2 Root Wallas? Are you serious? No response. I guess I know their whole hand now. That's really lucky. Holy shit, F6. I'm not going to stifle Root Walla triggers here, because if I draw Dreadnought, it just immediately becomes the best thing in play. Krosan Reclamation. Well, I mean, I'm doing that for sure. Gemstone Mine. I guess we'll just use a green here to not lose life. Tap for 1. Krosan Rec. I will target you, and I'm going to hit your Roar. And why not? Your Careful Study too. And then we will F6. We got like one more turn to find the thing. After that, we just mulligan to 5 and never quite had a plan. Yeah, they ripped Double Lizard off of that Careful Study. That was like crazy good for them. Attack, I've got no effects. Pump both Root Wallas? I would, yep. You know, if we just draw Hermit, we might still just win. Untap, draw, Duress, damn, now we're just dead. All right, we couldn't quite string it together there. That's okay. Draw a card. Let's see how far we were, just out of curiosity. Draw, not even close. We were way too far out. Starting 0-1, Raska, I'm sorry. I made your deck look bad. We'll see if we can recover. All right, opponents on the play. I have land and no blue source, but almost everything to do the Dreadnought combo. It's a little bit not what we're looking for. If we had like a blue source, I'd sneak this, but we can't. Do we have a petal? No petal. Okay, mulligan. This hand has, we can put the Sutured Ghoul down and keep this and just like try to draw. We've got a Dreadnought already. This is just waiting, right? Like we're just in a waiting room and we're not doing anything. No, this is a mulligan. This one has, ew, this is also bad. I think now I'm just mulliganing to 4 just to have a Hermit, right? Yeah, mulligan. All right, this hand has this. All right, we got Dreadnought combo. So we just need to draw a land. And then from there, we can keep Worldly Tutor to back up on the Hermit plan. Okay, keep. It's not perfect, but it's got a plan, which is, I think, I'm not super experienced with this deck, but I think you absolutely need to have a plan. Did Paladin just gift 1 billion more subs? Paladin, you got to slow down, man. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Everyone say thank you, Paladin. I appreciate, but that's like, you spend too much on me. You spoil me. Please don't duress me, probably, is my hope. Thank you, Knife of the Sev. I mean, Paladin. Yeah, everyone thank Paladin for your gifted sub. Don't be stingy. Oh, hey, Neon, love channel. Good luck, have fun. Oh, thanks. You too. Oh, it's a red source. Okay. Yield through turn. Draw a land, please, deck. Not quite, but we've got another turn to find it. Yield through turn. If we draw a land, we feel so good. If we don't, we feel so sketched. Mishra's Factory for sure. I'm yielding through this turn. Yeah, Powder Keg. Come on. Now I'm going to draw the land because they played a Powder Keg. No? Okay. F6. No response. Red, activate Factory. Yep. Hopefully they think I'm Psychotog and they tick it up to 2. That would be really cool. I take 2. End step, my turn. Untap, draw. Hermit Druid. Okay, that's a plan. Yield. If they can't kill us super fast, we just need to find a land. Bolt me. Yep. Keg ticks up. All right, it ticks up. So now land's a super live draw as well. Wasteland. Oh, no. Concede. I just don't want them to know what we're up to at this point. All right. That's a bummer. Go to the next game. Mulligan to 4 hurt. This looks like a variation of big red. Meaning, do we want Safekeeper? Do we even want to change our plan at all? I think is a real question. I think we're not sideboarding. I think since they probably don't know what we're on, we're just going to resend with a perfectly intact mainboard plan. And then if we're able to convert game 2, then we'll think about maybe like, do we want Safekeeper? Do we want X card, Y card? Chris Shavers will not be at our event tomorrow because it's his birthday. That's cool. Good for you, Chris. Another year. All right. We'll be on the play. No lands. We're going to mulligan that. We've got multiple Dreadnoughts and nowhere to go with them. I mean, this is definitely a mulligan, right? This hand has, man, these mulligans have been bad. Do we go to 4? Just looking for Hermit Druid? I think so. Like this hand absolutely goes nowhere. It just gets like wastelanded. Mulligan to 4 on the play. Ew, this is bad. Okay, here's a Hermit Druid. Keep. So we need to keep probably both of our lands. Lotus Petal, Druid. Okay, 1, 2, 3, done. Let's hope we don't get, I don't think I'm going to turn 1 Druid because they've got bolts. So let's just see if they wasteland us. If they don't, we can play the Druid and hope. Factory and Furnace? Fuck, you guys, this is so bad. Yield through turn. Stifle. City of Brass. Hermit Druid. Green. No response. Yield through turn. Chat, have my draws been bad or am I just like super bad at mulliganing? Okay, that's fine. Yield. Or am I just like so bad at mulliganing? I guess like Dreadnought's still a super live draw for us. Reflecting Pool, we'll play that. We're going to stick to the game because we could draw Dreadnought. Get to encampment. Yeah, I'll yield. City. Okay, we'll keep playing lands. Now Wasteland doesn't just outright kill us. Dust Bowl, that's bad. Do we stifle this? No, we got our only hope is Dreadnought, right? Pillage? Yeah, that's fine. Take a draw. Gemstone Mine. Yield. I think the deck's just being mean to us. Mulligan into 4 twice with like, the 4s had plans, but like there was not a single plan in our 7, 6, or 5. When I edit this video, I'm going to have to go back and look. Maybe I like missed something about one of those previous hands and I didn't need to actually mulligan. Yeah, you can blow that up. I don't care. It was definitely clunky, but the double reanimate, double knot hand may have been keepable given 8 enablers. I don't know. I think it was too fringe, right? We're also just drawing land every turn, which is really lame. Yield. You might be right though. Maybe like we keep that and just like, okay, there's 8 enablers. We'll just like find one and blow our opponent out. I guess if that was the Dreadnought deck, that would be close to a keepable hand. I think our opponent's going a little bit too hard on the Dust Bowl plan. Yep, you eat Ion Tap and draw. Vision Charm, another enabler. All right, yield through turn. Get to plus Dust Bowl. I might just like stifle the Dust Bowl this turn since I've got Vision Charm. Activate Factory, that I don't care about. All right, yeah, we're good with all this. Yield. No Dreadnought, yield through turn. Guys, this blows. David Raska, I'm so sorry. The architect of this particular deck. And a Powder Keg. We're just getting absolutely dismantled. All right, my turn. Untap draw. I morally cannot. I emotionally cannot. We started this league at 02. This has been a bad stream. We're going to hop back in. If this was paper, story would be different. How so? Why is that the case? I think if I ripped those hands in paper, I would have just done the same thing, right? Are you testing this one, Shroom, or just playing for fun? I guess this one we're just playing for fun. I just wanted to play Raska's deck. So maybe I should have changed the name. We're already here. I'm not going to bother. All right, we found an opponent, and I'm on the play. Hand. Let's go. We got a Druid. This hand's keepable. We've got a keepable 7. We can even lead on River and Stifle. Oh no, opponent knows me. Ayo, good luck, have fun. All right, deck, function. List doesn't have any cantrips, right? Mulling deep seems correct over waiting room hands. I agree. Underground River, yield through turn. We're just all in on the Hermit plan. I like it. Oh, they're fetching. Blue, Stifle. Yield through turn. What do we think going ham playing soup? What do we think? Ham playing soup? I'm not sure what we're talking about right now. Gemstone Mine, tap, green, tap, colorless, Hermit Druid, yield through this turn. Rishid import, that ain't gonna do it. Yield through turn. I can't quite kill. Oh no, I could have killed with Reanimate, right? Wait, can I still just kill with Reanimate? Yes, I just win now, right? Reflecting Pool, activate Hermit, paying a green. I guess I'll play green like this. It doesn't really matter. And then we have to put the cards in our graveyard in the order of our choosing. So I'm going to go, the only thing that matters is that Sutured Ghoul is on top of all, no wait, the order doesn't matter right now, right? As this creature enters, exile any number of creature cards from your graveyard. It truly doesn't matter, right? I'm not missing anything, any order. And then tap for a black, reanimate my Sutured Ghoul, and then exile any number of cards. We'll exile Druid, Dreadnought, 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 Druid. Okay, big guy. And then that's going to trigger the, oh, they didn't let us do it. We have a Dragon's Breath that's going to trigger as well. All right, we got one. We did the thing. This is, our opponent plays Rishid Import and Mountain. I have to put them on goblins, right? Maybe I need swords. Or are they on some other red deck where I want Safekeeper? I think I'm going to put them on goblins, shave 3 Duress for 3 swords. That could be wrong, but we'll see. Submit deck. Big combo. I wonder if because they probably have graveyard hate, we're supposed to pivot into a Safekeeper Dreadnought plan. I don't think so, though. I think we just like go for it. Is taking out these Duresses just wrong? Guys, I might be too dumb to play this deck. Sorry, what do we think about playing soup and going ham? I'm not playing no soup. I actually don't love soup right now. Losing Parallax Tide as one of your primary prey objects is not good. I think you're overestimating your opponents. Maybe. I don't know. This hand's bad. I know that much. Mulligan. Double reanimate into Stone Cold Nothing. Mulligan. Worldly Tutor gets Hermit and do it. Yeah, keep. What do we pitch? If we keep this Shallow Grave, then we can like do it all in one turn without having to worry about Krosan Wrecking. But we've got a lot of draw steps. All right, we're for sure putting back one of our Llanowar Wastes. We can't ship the Worldly Tutor. We can't ship either of these lands. So the other one we ship, it's either Shallow Grave or a land, I think. I don't think we ship the Stifle. Oh, what did they fetch with? Maybe I sideboarded wrong. Did they fetch with a Bloodstained Mire or a Wooded Foothills? I have no clue. Maybe it's just Stifle. Yeah, I think it's, although with the Worldly Tutor, I could just set up, no, it's Shallow Grave. I'm wrong. Wait, is it just land? Maybe it's just land. No, it's Shallow Grave. I'm going to pitch the Shallow Grave. Let's go. I just realized I have Dreadnought combo in my hand, basically. Carpulsan Forest for sure. Untap, draw, Lotus Petal. All right, let's go Yavimaya Coast and just pass. Depending on what my opponent does, I'll either Worldly Tutor for Dreadnought or, Rishid Import. Okay, so now do I just Worldly Tutor for Dreadnought and go for the Dreadnought plan? I think that's what I want to do. I don't know if it's right, but I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I get blown out by like a Mog Fanatic, right? Yeah, let's grab Phyrexian Dreadnought, put that on top, and go to next turn. They'll port me. That happens. I draw Dreadnought, play land, play Lotus Petal, tap for a colorless, tap for a blue, play Dreadnought using the colorless, and then stifle the trigger and put all my eggs in one basket just like this deck does. Don't naturalize me, bro. Yield through turn. Naturalize? Boo! You suck. You're mean. Probably Wasteland as well. Yep, Wasteland me. Okay, so now we're just on fine Druid plan as a backup. All right, we'll save our Gemstone. I think we need to hold it. Yield through the turn. Maybe I was just supposed to go for the Druid there in general, but like they're not playing goblins, so maybe they're on like Zoo? Or maybe I'm totally off and my opponent's literally just playing Oath Ponza. Yep, no response to that. City, we'll play Gemstone Mine and just pass. I should have thought about the possibility of this being Oath Ponza. It very much could be. Another port. Yeah, I'm yielding through turn. Red. Tinkerer, so it is goblins. Probably. Port me, yeah, that taps the mine. A city? Playing city just gives my opponent a win con. I think we just yield through the turn. No, I don't want to go that long. I'm going to play my land out. That way, if they double port me, I can still play a Druid. Which I guess I could have done anyway, but still, I'm just getting this into play. Triple port, get out of here. Yeah, this is goblins. F6. Untap, draw. Yep, that's tapped. I lose a life. Come on, deck. A Hermit Druid. All right, 1 and a green and a Druid and a, do I just play my land out? Sure, play my land, F6, yield through turn, stop and upkeep. They've got 3 ports. Can I power through that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are they playing Ringleader? They're playing Siege Gang. This isn't, do I just win now? Okay, Siege Gang. Well, it might not matter. The game might just be over now. Oh no, they shoot the Hermit Druid. The game's not over. Yield through turn. I guess we need Shallowgrave off the top now, and that could win us the game. Take a draw. All right, we are dead. But now we know we're playing against goblins for sure. So how do we want to fight that? Is it just, I wonder if it's legitimately just Sylvan Safekeeper. It might be. Like Sylvan Safekeeper instead of Swords to Plowshares on the play. I think I'm going to try that. Submit deck. Best opening hand, land, petal, land, petal, Safekeeper, Dreadnought, Enabler, land. You won the die roll. Would you like to play first? I would. Almost all the way there. This hand doesn't do anything, but like one piece in one direction or the other would be crazy. Mulligan. We got Dreadnought Stifle. I mean, we're going to keep that. I guess we'll pitch the Shallowgrave. Done. And then I'm going to Cabal Therapy them naming Naturalize. Can we stifle the Phyrexian Negator part of Sacrifice Permanent? Yes. I do not need to be stopped in my upkeep right now. Gemstone Mine, tap it for a black. Cabal Therapy my opponent. Please don't have Tinker because I'm naming Naturalize. No Naturalize, just a lackey. Oh, there's a Tinkerer! Damn it! I fucking hate it here. No, don't concede. I just want to yield through the turn, damn it. Wasteland me? What else is in your hand? What am I missing? We've got Wasteland. Oh, they're just Wastelanding. Okay. Yield through turn. So they've got this hand still. Okay. Take a draw. The Shallowgrave, play a mine. F6. I guess I can stifle their fetch and then like hope to find something else. Because right now the Dreadnought just dies to the Tinkerer. Attackers, end step, my turn. Draw Hermit Druid. Okay, that's a start. That's a start. End step, you go. I will stifle the fetch if you do it. They're scared. They've got the fear of God in them. All right, they just play land and pass. Great. They have a Mog Fanatic as well, which is horrifying. All right, they fetched. I have the stifle. Come on, deck. Let's do it. All right. No red source, no red source. Druid. Green. Colorless. Yield through the turn. All right, now they have to like sack Mog Fanatic. I like it. Yield through this turn. Untap, draw. Vision Charm. Well, I could Dreadnought now, but the Tinkerer just beats it, so there's no point. Let's go black, Reanimate, Hermit Druid, and then yield through turn. Tinker, snap, concede. Yeah, this hand is such a freaky one. Just tuned in. Seeing Reanimate, Stifle, Animate Dead, and Druid Shrimp in the same hand. Yeah, this is the Angry Ghoul deck. It's kind of a weird one. I mean, opponent's drawing like perfectly. Hermit Druid. Well, I can't play it without having green. Tinker just blows me out. The Dreadnought gets to attack once, right? No, that's stupid. Yield through turn. Let's see if we can find a land. Another port, or are you just going to do nothing? You're going to play a lackey. Yield through turn. Yeah, you've tapped my Gemstone Mine. Draw. Worldly Tutor. Yield through turn. It's bad. We could have Blink the Hermit Druid with Vision Charm. It is just artifact. The amount of people that say, it's not just you, the amount of people that are like, oh, just use Vision Charm. It's like they've only seen people do the Vision Charm thing and they've never actually like read the card. It's pretty common. Like it's actually, you saying that's not the first time I've heard that, and it's crazy. This is bad. Yes, this is real bad, you guys. And we're about to go X3, but I queued up to play this league, so I'm going to finish the league. David Raska is a G. I'm going to be interested in Goblin Goon. Fuck you. Get out of here. You rude ass. Yep, you tapped it, dude. You did it. Draw Petal. All of my eggs into what? Is it better to put all my eggs into Hermit Druid? Or is it better to put all my eggs into Phyrexian Dreadnought, get in, top deck Stifle? I've already used a Stifle. And this Hermit Druid's just like impossible to convert with right now. I would need to draw land. And then what? I guess drawing land pseudo wins us the game. Because if I go Dreadnought, I can bring them to 4, but then their Tinkerer just does the... It's Druid. We have to play the Druid. Colorless, green. Yield through turn. Pass, Shallowgrave the Druid, and upkeep. What does that do? It costs a green to activate, so it doesn't do anything. And I won't have mana to do it I won't have mana to do anything with it in my upkeep, so it like truly doesn't matter. All right, put in a Siege Gang Commander at this point. Damn it! Damn it! Okay, you got me. Oh, I think a combination of me not being very good at this deck and me getting like pretty unlucky. All right, Negator. I'm 0-3. Hopefully Negator is 2. No shade to you, Negator. I'm on the draw and I have a turn 1. Is this a YOLO? Turn 1 Druid. I have the Shallowgrave. YOLO. Keep. They have white in their deck. Yield through this turn. I'm all in. I'm going to make them have that Swords to Plowshares. Llanowar Wastes. We'll play that. We will play Petal. I will tap for a colorless and a green. I will play Hermit Druid. If you don't have the interaction, you're dead. If you do, I guess I'm in trouble. Fetch, I should have played that Petal as well. There's the snow-covered plains because they always have the swords. We know this. Yep, it's gone. Now we Worldly Tutor for another Druid and try it again. Sterling Grove? Oh, it's Enchantress. Okay. What are you doing in my bracket with Enchantress, bro? All right, land. Do I play the Petal? I think I do. Play the Petal. And then pass the turn. And then we Worldly Tutor for the Hermit Druid and try it again. Presence for sure. End step, we tap for green. We Worldly Tutor. We go grab the Hermit Druid. We untap. We draw the Hermit Druid. Instead of stopping our upkeep, we play it, and you go. Solitary, get the fuck out of here, dude. This has been a miserable league. I'm very upset. Pass. Yes, 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 pass. Well, I cannot beat that Solitary, so I will just draw. I will play this land, and I will pass the turn. They pitch Opalescence. Another Presence. I don't think they ever fall out of the Solitary anymore. My new goal is to win a single round in this league. I feel silly for queuing up with this deck. And I feel so unlucky, but I feel like I'm also just like missing some obvious stuff that Raska would have caught. No point in doing the thing. We'll just draw. Dragon Breath, great top deck here. We'll pass. Like they can't run out, right? Like they skip their draw, they discard a card, but all they need is like enchantments. There's an Elephant Grass. Yeah, we're just dead. We're going to concede. So we need to go all in and do the combo as fast as possible, right? That's like our whole goal. Maybe we want Ray of Revelations. We probably do. I think that's it. We take out a Stifle and a Vision Charm because the Dreadnought plan's actually pretty bad here. Submit. I'm having a bad day for Magic, and you guys get to watch. No Safekeepers. You know what? Maybe that's better. What do I trim? I don't even know what to trim for Safekeepers. Got to peace out. Good luck on trying to get one round win. I'm going to try. Yeah, thanks, buddy. I'll take the play. We've got Dreadnought and Stone Cold nothing, so we'll mulligan. We've got our Hermit Druid, and we're keeping. We will pitch Vision Charm because it doesn't do anything here. Done. And we'll Duress into Druid and see if we can make it work. All right, take stop off the upkeep. You don't need that here. Underground River, tap it for a black. Duress you into 2 swords. Oh no, just Wild Growth. They've got, do I just take their Wild Growth? Or no, it's probably their Miri's Guile, right? No, I guess it's their Wild Growth because their Miri's Guile lets them dig for swords though. But their Wild Growth lets them cast their Parallax Wave on turn 3. Can I kill them well before turn 3? Next turn, I go Druid. Then I untap, play land, play Petal, pass. So this is turn 1. They'll go, if I take, let's say I take the Miri's Guile, they'll go turn 1 Wild Growth up to 2 mana. Then I'll untap, play land, play Druid, pass. They'll play a third land, or a second land, have 3 mana, maybe play something. Then I'll untap, play land, play Petal, and then I can just activate Druid before the Parallax Wave. But then I gotta take Wild Growth and just hope they never find swords. Yep, Wild Growth's gone. And then I yield through the turn. No, if I don't take the Wild Growth, they actually are able to get Parallax Wave into play fast enough. Miri's Guile, yield through this turn. What? They top deck Crypt. All right, guys. Okay. This blows. You know what? This is going to make the channel just as everyone watching this. I want you to, I want as many comments as possible. Find every mistake that I made and post it so I can figure out what I've done wrong. We're 0-4. Fuck it. This is going up. Gross. I guess playing Soup does not sound that bad. No, yes, it does. So I think Soup is not very good right now. And let's look at this hand. We've got a Reflecting Pool and no other mana, so this has no lands effectively. Mulligan. We have Worldly Tutor. We keep this because it's just a Hermit, right? We just pitch land, probably a Gemstone Mine, and yield through my opponent's turn. Swamp, Duress me. Cool. Draw. Reflecting Pool, Wastes, F6. So we're just playing off the top. We've got land drops. The 0-5 does look doable. Yeah, guys, I'm having a bad time. Duress me again. No, for sure, dude. Absolutely. And a white source so they can swords me too. Yeah. Yield through turn. Land. Yield through turn. Petal. Coast. Pass. Vindicate for the win next turn. Vindicate doesn't kill us, right? 1, 2, 3. Skeletal Scrying for 2. For sure. For sure. Yeah, land. Absolutely. Why wouldn't you? Play a Humility so we can move on. Oh, nope. Just another Duress. Oh, no. Draw. Oh, look at you. Hi, Duress. Reflecting Pool. Tap it for a black. I'm going to Duress you. Let's make sure you don't have anything good. 3 lands. Oh, well, as much as I guess we can handle the Decree, we just can't handle instant speed removal. We'll take that because, like, I don't know. Seems fine. Yield through turn. Food Chain Dreadnought. We can almost play a Draco. That's true. You're cycling secluded stuff. I can't think of anything I care about less right now. I can't think of anything I care about less. Oh, Gerard's? Did you draw Gerard's Verdict? Oh, no, you're just cycling Renewed Faith for sure. All right, I still know your whole hand. Untap, draw. Phyrexian Dreadnought. You're so cool. Play a land. Yield through this turn. Tap for 5, 6, 5? Cost 5. Are we main phase cycling Decree of Justice to find like a land drop? Oh, big Skeletal Scrying. Man, I wish that was me. Land, pass to me. Underground River, play it. Concede the game. There's no way out from here. All right, chat. It looks like we're there. It looks like we're at 0-5 mode. Let's take these Sylvan Safekeepers. Let's bring them in. Let's assume we're going to die. Let's take out, I don't know, dude. Duresses. No, not Duresses. Let's take out, do you know Owen? what? I definitely want the Safekeepers. Let's trim a Druid. Let's just trim some one-ofs. A Druid, a Duress, and a Worldly Tutor. I don't know. Let's bring in some Sylvan Safekeepers and earn our 5-0. Probably my first 5-0 ever. Because again, you just concede before you get to that point out of the league and you requeue. I would like to play first. This hand has 3 Dreadnoughts, no Worldly Tutor. It's a mulligan. We've got Dreadnought Stifle, lands to cast them. Turn 1, keep, pitch a Dreadnought, done, pray. Yavimaya Coast, Lotus Petal, cast, tap for colorless, play Dreadnought, tap for blue, stifle the Dreadnought trigger. And if we draw a land, we can do it again next turn. Yield. Swords me, bro. Yeah, just cast a Tormod script for sure. I'm yielding. City of Brass, combat, 12, blockers, damage. You can't kill 2 of them. Colorless, Dreadnought, tap for blue, stifle the Dreadnought trigger, yield through turn. Yeah, you cycle that secluded step. What you got, buddy? Yeah, you swords it, F6. All right, cool. We got one. Game 3, do I change anything? I don't think so. Submit. All right, deck, show me the hand. We've got Vision Charm, Reanimate, Worldly Tutor, Duress. I think we're just keeping this. We can either set up Worldly Tutor for Druid or Worldly Tutor for Dreadnought, depending on what they have. We're going to yield through. This Duress is fine. I wonder what they take. Probably just my Duress, so I don't know what to tutor for. No, they take the Tutor. Okay. Tormod script for sure. Draw, Sylvan Safekeeper. Let's go Underground River and Duress you. Take your Decree. You've got an Undead Gladiator. That's cool. Let's, I guess we'll just play this. And then we will yield, and we just want to draw Dreadnought, and then we can protect it with Safekeeper, and then we can 1/4, which is somehow less cool than 05. Let's see, so we know you've used a Plains, yield through turn, take a draw, it's a Stifle, play a Llanowar Wastes, tap it for a green, play a Sylvan Safekeeper, and we're just like in the Dreadnought waiting room, because Druid doesn't do anything, because that is a Tormod script. I guess like technically we could Vision Charm the Tormod script. Cycle Undead, sure. We could also like reanimate the Undead Gladiator and maybe just start beating down with it. There's no way that's like good, but whatever. Attackers, end step. Did they miss a land drop? No, I think they played their land, but they can't. Let's just see what we draw. Gemstone Mine. Do I like just reanimate this thing and start attacking? Because they might not have a land drop. Combat, attack for 1. I don't know, guys. Let your memes be dreams. I'm going to pay for a black, and I'm going to reanimate their Undead Gladiator. All right, go ahead. I guess like if they miss their land drop, we've got like a semblance of a clock now. They cycle Renewed Faith. I don't care about that. Miss land drop, miss land drop, miss land drop. Oh no, now they can block the Undead Gladiator, so we probably don't even attack with it. Except for a white and a black. Are you going to Gerard's Verdict me, you fucker? Oh, they're just going to seal. That's fine. We don't actually care about that much. Attackers, Dreadnought off the top, please, deck. And they also didn't hold up Decree, so I can actually attack now, too. Pop the seal, no response, it's dead. I don't think it does anything. My turn, untap, draw Dreadnought. Another Vision Charm, very cool. Go to combat, full send, yield. 2 mana, 3 mana. Vindicate my Sylvan Safekeeper. Yeah, I'll target the Safekeeper and I'll sacrifice my Llanowar Wastes. I want to keep that around. Will I do it again? That leaves them with just Decree in their hand, meaning if I draw Dreadnought, they can't kill it anyway. Okay, I let this one go. Okay, you did it. Yield through the turn. Draw Dreadnought, be happy. That's not a Dreadnought, but I can attack for 3. I can also stifle the Decree. Maybe we've got a plan here. Yield through turn. If we can get them to 12, then we can like protect a Dreadnought just for long enough. Also, it doesn't make sense to play Salt Flats. Just play Grand Coliseum. Unless you love the art of Salt Flats, then I guess you play Salt Flats. End step, next turn. Untap, draw. 3rd Vision Charm, go to combat. These cards are dead. Attack you. Ooh, they don't cycle. Great. All right, continue. They probably just want to cast it because they know about the Stifle. Oh, they don't? Okay, they're just passing. My turn, draw, play River, go to combat, attack for 3. Getting the job done with a Gladiator? Question mark. Take 3. Oh, did they already use their Decree? Is there like a mystery card in hand? I don't know what it is. Attackers, end step. Maybe they just don't have a Decree. Maybe I'm like forgetting that they don't have it anymore. Reflecting Pool, combat. I swear to God, if I get here off the bat, this is like the worst game I've played and we're currently winning. All right, go to 5, end step. Your go. Another land. Great. You know, opponent's getting unlucky and I don't feel remotely bad. Take a draw. A Dreadnought even. Go to combat. Attack. Damage. All right. I guess we're going Dreadnought. Colorless. Cast Dreadnought. Tap for blue. Vision Charm. Cast. Phases out. My Dreadnought. No response. I'll sacrifice nothing. Continue. Well, we just won, I guess. They should draw and concede. I don't think there's a single out to this. Nope. Player land. Concede the game, opponent. You are dead. It's Jover. Damn it. We didn't 05. At this point, I think I would have rather 05, but I'm not going to concede just to get the 05. This deck, hey guys, don't use this as an example of whether this deck's good or not. I think the combination of getting unlucky and maybe doing some stuff wrong, we ruined it. I promised David Raska getting 3rd place. I mean, David Raska's a monster player, right? The dude wrote the Bible, the Dreadnought Bible. But this is very close to the list that I play stock in the studio. It's very good, I promise. We ruined it. We went 1-4. So let this be a lesson that variance is a part of Magic. And I think I need to stop playing Magic for the rest of the day because I have to play Magic all day tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching as always. Yeah, Gladiator ruined it for us. Yeah, we won with our opponent's Gladiator, which was sweet. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. I'll see you next time.